man. It's the Hard Way Review. New channel alert, man. The Hard Way Review. Y'all go and check it out, man. Go subscribe if you seen this video. This right here is gonna be my first reaction video to a movie. So we're gonna do this. Probably gonna be the content that we put out on this channel. Like I said, I'm gonna hit y'all with real talk. Y'all can check out that last video I just posted. That, man, I'm telling you, it was so hard for me to get that video up. I'm surprised that it even got posted, you feel me? But right now, we on a movie review. So check this out. I went and watched Spenser Confidential last night. Now that's a Netflix movie starring Mark Wahlberg, who else? Winston Duke, Alan Arkin, Liza Schillinger, Bokeem Woodbine, Mark Moran, Austin Post, Alan Arkin, and Post Malone. Right? Okay, so let's get it started, man. And spoiler alert, you feel me? If y'all ain't seen the movie, you might not wanna watch this video, but you actually can watch the video because I talk about it, but I'm not gonna give the whole movie away, you feel me? I'm not gonna go through every scene, every part, and all that like most movies do. It's gonna be my version of reactions, and y'all tune in for it, you feel me? So when the movie first starts off, you got Mark Wahlberg. He plays the role of Spenser. Now Spenser, he used to be a policeman. When it first comes on, you're gonna see Spenser beating the hell out of another policeman. And when he beats the hell out of him, it's gonna get him 5 years in the pen. So automatic, as soon as it come on, you got a police turned ex-con, you feel me? So the scene starts with him in the jail. He getting ready to get out. And then he has the white Aryan gang come approaching. And who's the leader of this Aryan gang, you feel me? No other than Squeeb. And Squeeb is played by Post Malone. And Post Malone did a pretty good job in this movie. I liked it. You know, he didn't have he didn't have much camera time, you feel me? But he made do with the other camera time he had. But either way, so this is a key part in the movie too, so remember this. In the beginning, they try to take out Mark Wahlberg, Spenser. And during the whole fight, Spenser keep asking him who sent the hit, who sent the hit, who sent the hit. But they won't tell him, you know, the whole fight happened or whatever, but then he eventually gets out. So he gets out, and his mind is set on starting a trucking company. While he's been locked up, he's been looking at trucks and studying how to do that, whatever, and he decides to go enroll in trucking school. Now, while he's in trucking school, he comes to find out on the news that the police officer that he had beat up 5 years earlier had just been murdered. And, you know, he's like, you know, what's going on? You feel me? He's not a police no more, but at the same time, you know, he got that police instinct. So in the movie, it's a thing about him to where he does a lot of bad, but one thing about him is he wants to do what's right, and he said that's what his mother basically, you know, raised him on. So through the whole movie, just remember, he's all about, you know, making sure the right thing happens. You know, not necessarily being Robin Hood or Batman and going out just fighting crime, but you know, if he know you and he know your heart, and you're accused of something, he gonna come in your defense. So either way, he finds out that happens, right? And when he finds that out, he does a little investigating. But during the investigation, you know, he get a little crew together. So the old man Henry, that's who he's paroled to. You know, that's who he stays with or whatever. And Henry is played by, what's the dude's name? I just had his name wrote down. Alan Arkin. Henry is played by Alan Arkin. And Henry, you know, he tells him that he wants him to come down to the gym and help a certain guy train because he know he got talent and he know he gonna make it. So Spenser goes down to the gym, and this is where he meets Hawk. Hawk is played by black actor Winston Duke. Now Hawk, you know, he's an upcoming fighter, got a lot of rage in him, you feel me? But he got a good heart too. You know, he's sort of just like Spence. They kind of like the same people, they're just different colors, you feel me? So Spenser goes and everybody tells him, man, just leave it alone. Don't investigate it, bro. It's bigger than what you think. Just leave it alone, leave it alone. But Spenser can't let it go. So Spenser, he goes snooping around. And while he's snooping around, he gets a knock on his door. Now remember that the dude just got killed that he beat up 5 years ago. So automatically the police gonna assume that it's him. So when he gets a knock on the door, who is it? It's his ex-partner, the one that was with him the day that he beat dude up. And all his name go by as Driscoll. They just address him as his last name. And which he's played by Bokeem Woodbine. And side note, Bokeem Woodbine should have an Oscar by now. An Oscar, man. That dude, man, every movie that he plays in, he plays it to the T. Man, I wish I could think of the name of the movie right now that I used to love watching, man. It's a movie with him, this girl, and the girl stole a diamond, and it's some crazy Jamaicans after him. I think it's called Caught Up. Y'all go watch that, man. That's a good movie. I'm talking about that's a good movie. But either way, let's get back on topic. So Driscoll come and ask him, where was you at? Yada yada yada. He say I wasn't around. I ain't do it. And Driscoll partner talks a little shit at Mark Wahlberg character Spenser for a minute. Then they leave, right? So Spenser, he goes and investigates a little bit more. And this right here leads him to find his ex that he had left behind. And she's played by comic Liza Schillinger. Her name is Sissy. Now, Sissy got a little spunk to her. Sissy got attitude. Sissy don't take nothing. Sissy about that action. She got a mouth. She from Boston. She ain't, how Boston folks talk. She's very blunt with everything she say. But either way, she joins the team. So you might well say it's Spenser, her, and Hawk and Henry. They all work together. Now, while Spenser going and investigating all this, he finds out through Squeeb, and that's a good scene. I ain't want to get that away. He gonna go to the jailhouse, cause remember in the beginning of the movie, Squeeb and them attacked him. They were trying to kill him, but he didn't know why. So he was asking who sent the hit. Remember, he never knew who sent the hit. So he go and visit Squeeb in prison. And he asked him again who sent the hit. Now, I'm not going to give that scene away. I'm going to let y'all watch the movie and y'all can see what happened. But either way, he finds out what he need to find out. They got a whole big... I'm talking about this how they put it on the movie. Dude said, think about the biggest drug bust in the world. He said, I'm talking about millions of dollars of drugs on the table. He said, you got that in your mind? He said, all right, now times that by 3. You feel me? So they go and to this underground like photographer dude that be doing stories. They used to do stories, but he stopped doing it because it became too dangerous for him, because he never could get no evidence. So Spenser and them tell him, if we bring you this evidence, can you get this story out? He tell him, just like it is in the real world, man, the news is ran by these folks, man. It'll have to be some hell of evidence if you want me to, put my life out on the line like this. So what Spenser and Hawk end up doing is going and hijacking a shipment from the Trinitarios, because Trinitarios, they involved with it too. So he hijacked the shipment and he see all these drugs. He bring it back to dude. He mess around and, dig a little bit deeper. And then he finds out that not only was the dude that he beat up earlier involved in, the whole drug dealing thing, but his partner, Driscoll, is the head of it. You feel me? Driscoll is the one that was moving all the dope. Driscoll is the one that took out, the dude that he beat up and all that, you feel me? That's why Driscoll was playing him so close, you feel me? So, they all meet up, you feel me? He said he want his drugs back, so Spenser, he said, all right, we're gonna meet down here, at Wonderland. It's a racetrack. in an hour. So he seeing Sissy. He seeing her in the car because they kidnapped Henry. They kidnapped Henry before that. So Spenser has no choice but to go and meet Driscoll at Wonderland, which is a racetrack, and he told him meet him in an hour. Have my drugs, you'll get Henry back. The car pulls up, they can't see who in it. Then Sissy jumps out. And she's a comic, you feel me? It's a lot of comedy in this movie, you know. She started saying some wild stuff, you feel me? Some wild stuff, you feel me? I remember Bokeem was like, bitch, please, stop playing. Ain't nobody did none of that. You know what? Where my drugs at? So then, man, this thing when I stay in my ear. So then Driscoll, not Driscoll, but then Spenser and Hawk, they pull up in a big old truck. You know, you can see it right here. They pull up in the big truck, knock over 3-4 cars, have a big shootout or whatever. He gets a hold of Driscoll. He got the pistol on him. And then he unloaded. He took the clip out, took the bullets out, and told him, you know what, you going to jail. He said, but you know what? When you go to jail, you're going to learn how to fight. And you're going to be a man, just like I was. So come on down here and get that lesson. And Driscoll like, bet, you know, and then they go at it. They go at it. But you know how it go in the end. Spenser ended up beating him up. You know, he ended up winning. The movie getting ready to go off. They watching TV at a bar. And he see this fireman that he knew. And they saying that he committed arson and 2 kids died. And Spenser was like, man, I know that dude. And Henry and Sissy and everybody like, man, turn the TV off. Turn to something else. We don't want to watch it. Turn to something else. Because they know what Spenser thinking. He just sitting there staring. They're like, man, please turn to something else. And then they go, Spenser, don't do it, bro, don't do it. And then they go out. So, Spenser Confidential, from a rating of A to a F, I give it an A. I like the movie. It's action in it. It's funny. It got some sex scenes in it. The women look good in it. It's a good plot, a good story. Like I say, I like Bokeem Woodbine as an actor. Everybody in there did a good job, you feel me? But like I say, Bokeem need an Oscar. Y'all BSing. Come on now, Caught Up, Strap. I ain't even finna name all the movies he been in, but come on now, that man need an Oscar. But Spenser Confidential, I would suggest y'all go watch that. It's a pretty good movie. My next movie that I'm gonna be talking about, I can't even think of the name of it. It's like a karate movie. Ren Ken. I don't even know, man. But either way, it's dope, and it's a 2-part movie. So be looking for that video. I'm gonna hit y'all with 2 parts of it. Cause I watched both of them because it was so good. You feel me? And it's based off samurais and back in like the 1860s, and this one certain dude just a man, he's a beast with a sword. Do you hear me? A beast. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. That's the next video. I hope y'all like this one, man. Comment, let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all like the content so far? Should I change it up? Should I show? I would show clips, but man, people so sensitive about copyright, so that's why I'm not showing clips. I'm just showing you, you know, little parts and movies. Once I get bigger on this channel, I'll be able to show clips, because then, you know, the people that own them, they won't be tripping too much because it still promotes them. When you little and you just starting out and I use clips, in their eyes, it's me taking. But if I'm big already and I use clips, I'm helping. So, you know how that go. 3 the Hard Way review. Now, the Hard Way review, man. I'm getting myself mixed up, man. I'm doing too much. But either way, man, you gotta hustle, you gotta grind. Y'all go and subscribe to this channel. Check out my other video that I got posted up. I got 2 more. This channel just started, but like I said, we're gonna be consistent. My other channel, BY3 The Hard Way. We got the Hard Way hour coming at 6 o'clock p.m. Central. So anybody that comes across this video and you watch it to the end, make sure you tune in 6 o'clock p.m. Central on my main channel, BY3 The Hard Way. Till then, men, hold up for you. Do what you're supposed to, not what you want to do. And I'm out.